Okay, everyone, here we go. It's me, Ed Mendus. It's August 20th. Market's about to open in about 15-20 seconds. Looking at a 1-minute chart here of the NASDAQ. Looking for a possible long entry here. Price is finding support at the overnight low. I'm also watching the ES and the Russell and some other names. But I like this setup if we can get a nice push off this overnight low break line, looking to take a long here. Okay, guys, getting long right here. Let's scroll back to the overnight session. We can see price found support right here. So we're going to draw a line right there to see if this becomes resistance, because it was support here. There's a good chance it could become resistance, so we need to be aware of that level. Entry was a little bit late. I'm down here in the sticks, and the only internet I can get right now is satellite. And it is cloudy. It's a little bit drizzly out. So I'm getting some delayed fills. Okay, we're pressing up. Okay, this is that previous support we were looking at. And you can see how price found support here, broke below it, turned into resistance. And now price just came up and tapped that level and pulled back a little bit. Next possible resistance level is the previous session high right here. Then we have the overnight high up here. So far, so good. See how it handles the previous session high break line. Okay, selling 4 contracts here, guys. Lock in some profits. Okay, we had a little pullback there. Price approached the previous session high break line, pulled back. You can see it found support on this candle right here. It found support at this line that we drew out earlier. Then the next candle was a hammer candle, bullish hammer candle. So right now we're having some consolidation below the previous session high. Okay, we're holding this level very nicely. We just need to punch up above this previous session high break line. The next target is the overnight high break line. Okay, it looks like a bull flag forming here just under the previous session high break line. All right, here's the flag pole, and here's the flag. We'll see what happens. Okay, we just popped out of the bull flag. We're above the previous session high break line. Now we need to hold this previous session high break line. Okay, see what's happening here, guys. Price pushed up above the previous session high break line. Then we had some sellers come in here and sellers come in here. And price came down to retest this upper trend line of the bull flag and also this horizontal line that we drew out earlier from the pre-market. So we had sellers come in here, sellers come in here, then price bounced and squeezed these sellers, forcing them to cover their stops, which means they had to buy back and that helped bring price up. So right now what's happening in this area is the bulls and bears are basically fighting for custody, right? But we're in an uptrend here. Everything is still bullish. If price can come up here, it'll squeeze some more shorts, because some traders got short here, got short here. So they have their stops, in this general area. So if price can push up here, it'll squeeze them. They're going to have to cover. That's going to help price go up further. Okay, the shorts just got squeezed again. It's basically a pain trade. The shorts want to limit the pain, because some shorts, they respect and leave their stops where they are, but other traders will move their stops up, and it gets to the point where the loss is too much, the pain is too much, so they finally have to cover, and that's what's happening here. A little short squeeze. Nice move. Okay, moving my stop up to underneath this shelf of support here. Okay, let's scroll back and look at the pre-market price action again. Now you can see price found support here, broke it. Let me put that line in. Okay, right there. Price came down, put support in, broke that support. Came back up. That support turned into resistance, came back down. So if we follow this line out, it's right here. So that's a possible area where we could get a rejection. You just never know, but you have to mark these levels. You have to be aware of these levels. See how price came up and just tapped that level perfectly. Now it's moving above it. The buyers are definitely in control. Okay, looking good, guys. We're pressing up to the overnight high break line. We have a bullish engulfing candle here. In this formation here, these three candles here, this is what's called a bullish hot dog, right? You got one green candle, a red candle, then another green candle. That's called a bull hot dog. Very bullish formation, especially since this green candle was engulfing this red one. Here we go. Okay, guys, moving the stop up in case we get a sudden slip down, which has been kind of common lately. Okay, guys, I'm going to take the money here. So we're getting a bearish shooting star here. Bearish shooting star candle. Then this other candle's falling below it. And let's see, P&L 1,222. That's just going to be a one and done for me, guys, because it's 9:56 a.m. here in Vermont. I got the rest of the day to do what I want to do. So nice trade. Okay, guys, wanted to point one thing out here before I shut down. Let's see. This is where I got out on this candle here, and we were very close to the overnight high break line. But I was watching this down here, the money flow. You can see the money flow made a lower high. So we had this high here and made a lower high, while price was making higher highs. So that was a bearish negative divergence. So that was a heads up. It was like a yellow caution light that price could reverse. Well, it went just a little bit higher, and then we did get that reversal. I just wanted to point that out. This is it's a great leading indicator. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a bounce now, but I'm done for the day. All right, guys. Adios.